Gabrielle from Houston asks, what are your thoughts on the overt racism displayed over the past 4 years, and where do we go from there?
Yeah, I'm fairly transparent on that. I think, and we talked about this, the Trump administration allowed, and by the way, I've apologized to my black friends during the Trump administration. I didn't vote for him, by the way, but I had no idea how racist America really was until everyone starts coming out from under every stump and holler. And by the way, every state has rednecks. Minnesota does too. And this, all of a sudden, racism was fine. Racism was absolutely fine. If you look at the insurrection and the invasion of the Capitol, you saw a whole lot of white people who felt that they were disenfranchised and being taken advantage of, and their response was to break into the people's house and deface it. Completely not acceptable, but I think the previous administration made that point of view okay. It's on Fox News. Go ahead. Have I beat that one to death?
2020, man. What do you... The overt racism displayed over the past 4 years, and I think I would like to qualify that maybe something people are not aware of too is because I was explaining kind of the generational distillation of racism, that goes from is we don't really live in a world where people will necessarily say something just blatantly fucked up in front of another white person.
No, we've learned how to couch it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not hanging out with a bunch of racists all the time, knowingly. But this kind of level of overt racism is I think it's not going anywhere. I think now it is going to make an effort to become a sanctioned official, like a party almost.
Dude, a third of the country is completely on board with that.
Yes and no, because I also if you look at Trump's numbers on Trump gained in black female voters.
Yeah,
you cannot explain that to me by it's just if you're racist you vote Trump. I think it speaks to a lack of choice in this country and the general level of disenfranchisement that everybody feels, which could be a unifying factor if given the right leadership. But I think it's going to get worse in the sense that I think we will be able to identify these people. They got patches and dry cleaning bills that are we can IRS can trace back to, and where we go from there is we watch it like a hawk. We acknowledge it. We call out domestic terrorism for what it is.
Yeah.
We make it safe for Americans flat out in general. I don't care if your color is glowing.
Well, look at the difference in preparation between the BLM protests last summer and the march on the Capitol and the invasion of the Capitol. I mean, it was clearly two different standards.
Black lives matter, just matter. That's all. Matter. They just matter.
All lives matter.
Amazing pushback.
Which is, by the way, the Catholic Church's current take is all lives matter, which it is completely irrelevant. The statement is absolutely insane.
If you like the content, please donate to the show. 30% of every dollar goes to our Homecoming series, where we plan to sponsor black families to visit Africa for the first time.
For 10 days, we'll document these families as they reconnect with the beautiful history that was interrupted by slavery.
Be the change you want to see.
Donate now.